Do you think it's ideal, or do you think it panned out perfectly that the top two teams that top the league, RCB and Gujarat Titans, end up playing the final?
I think, yeah, RCB was no surprise at all.
Yeah.
They started off the tournament and they've managed to maintain the kind of consistency they want to. It's been a long tournament, and I'm actually very, it's amazing how they have just
Yes.
maintained their A game throughout the tournament. You've seen other teams who have been slipping in the middle of the tournament. Again, getting some rhythm back, similar to what Gujarat Titans have done.
Yes.
RCB, no surprise at all. Gujarat, I think they have used their resources very well. They've had a little bit of, they have a few limitations in the team. Like, they are very strong in the top three. Bowling
three.
is very strong. In middle order, they've had issues, but I think they have managed that really well. And kudos to them for making it to the final. So it's going to be a great game. Yes, RCB definitely top two, but Gujarat, they have, I think, what they have had, the resources, it's been handled beautifully by Ashish Nehra and Shubman Gill, which is very important.
Yes.
Because sometimes you're not going to get the best team, the best lineup you want to. You will have loopholes somewhere.
Yeah.
Gujarat Titans have had loopholes. They managed that really well. RCB have not had loopholes at all, because even the replacement player, somebody like Venkatesh Iyer, is playing his A game, is able to really dominate, which shows what a journey they have been through. Just one more to go for them. They look really strong.
So the final knockout game. Of course, there are a lot of theories saying that okay, RCB qualified, won the first qualifier against Gujarat Titans, so they had enough time to recover, rest, and train for the match. That's one way of looking at it. And of course, the informed team, so they're a gun team. While Gujarat Titans, all said and done, went past the Vaibhav Suryavanshi onslaught, and then Shubman Gill played phenomenally well, and they're playing at home in Ahmedabad,
Yeah.
right? So how does it pan out? All these theories.
See, I think for a team like RCB, that rest is important.
Yes.
And just the thought of, we are just going to play the finals one game away. They can plan, they can recuperate. Any slight niggles also can be taken care of. So I feel definitely it's an advantage for a team like RCB, who have people who have played T20 for a long time. They need the time off sometimes to get their best game. A young team needs rhythm. They need to keep playing, and sometimes the momentum helps them, which is what Gujarat Titans has done. So I think obviously it's an advantage for Gujarat Titans that they're playing in their home turf. Although RCB should have played at Chinnaswamy, unfortunately, because of what has happened, they don't have that advantage. But Gujarat, I think they understand the conditions better, and obviously they will have the advantage of playing in the kind of pitch they want to.
Okay.
They won't have any say, but obviously the home curator is from Gujarat, so he will know their team's strengths and limitations. So he will give a pitch which suits their style, maybe a little bit more pace and bounce, which can help their new ball bowler. And Jason Holt also has been bowling well, so that can be done. But having said that, end of the day, it's winning a final is all about, handling pressure and staying calm in tense moments. I think if you're able to do that, both teams have done it before. Gujarat have won an IPL, RCB have won one. Gujarat also have won it before, so they know how to handle that, and I think that's going to be the key factor. But I think Gujarat will much rather play in Narendra Modi Stadium than playing in Chinnaswamy, because Chinnaswamy, you know how it can be when RCB plays there. It's a fortress for them. They really back their team. So that way, I think Gujarat Titans will be happy that they are playing. I think their best chance is playing at home than playing in RCB. Obviously, RCB had to play at home, which didn't happen. So I think it's going to be a little bit of even Stevens with a little bit of, I feel edge to RCB, because they just seem too strong.
Is there something called scoreboard pressure? I mean, like you as a cricketer and I as a writer, we always speak about scoreboard pressure and knockout games. But teams are just chasing 200 runs with ease. Even the way Gill played, right? Even if you go back a little, in the same venue in Ahmedabad, Narendra Modi Stadium, 2023 final, where the way Australia, Travis had chased down India's target. Do you think scoreboard pressure, are we overrating it, or does it really exist?
It doesn't exist anymore. To be honest, it did exist. Always, not only in the IPL level, in first class level, always a big game. You'll always want to bat first, put runs on the board
And defend.
Yeah. They always had that, kind of a mindset. But the mindset has completely shifted now. It's about, we want to know our target.
Yes.
And whatever target is there, we have the ability to achieve it. And that's what young people are thinking now. So even if you see, sometimes there's no logic about winning the toss and fielding. We always felt like, this pitch and this condition is better to bat first, but teams don't believe in that. And if they don't mind losing also, because they feel that it gives themselves the best chance. We spoke about, obviously, Australia chasing, and even CSK, that game, Jadeja 4 and 6.
Yes.
Sai Sudarshan played a brilliant knock, but CSK, the way they went about the chase was brilliant. they like that because they feel they can plan their chase, and a lot of teams believe with wickets in hand, even 4 over 65 is chaseable. The thing of that big match fear is gone with a lot of young kids. They treat every match very similarly.